Alright guys, we are back with another plus 10, so not like a super difficult key, but we're just using it as a test environment. Today we're going to be in Necrotic Wake. Now in last video I also wanted to test out Spinning Crane Kick, Dance of Chi to see if one, if we needed it, if we needed the spinning healing, or two, if it was worth it, if it did big damage or, matched up to Jade Empowerment, and I do believe that it did not. Now, in today's video, we're going to be swapping. I made a few swaps. One, we're swapping from Dance of Chi over to Jade Empowerment from yesterday's video, and this is going to probably add up to more damage. But it's worth noting, like very much worth noting, that we're still testing Rushing Wind Kick. That's kind of like the whole reason of this, is just to see how much damage this spell can add up to at the end of a dungeon. And when we test this, that means that we are not playing Jadefire Teachings, which is kind of like one of the enablers to Jade Empowerment. So we're not going to see as much healing from our Crackling Jade Lightning, but that should be fine. This is just a plus 10. We're trying to see how much damage we can do. And one thing about Necrotic Wake is that we should have the max number of targets to hit with Rushing Wind Kick. So we should have like 6 targets, or I'm sorry, 5 targets at all times for the most part, other than like some boss fights. So we should see its maximum damage. That's really what we're going to be trying to do. Once again, cycling it with Tea of Plenty, Focus Thunder. We have 2 charges because we're running Master of Harmony. We're not going to see as much Master of Harmony damage as you're probably used to, because one, we've swapped off of Chi Burst from yesterday's video. I kind of forgot to press it, and it just felt too busy to squeeze it in. And also, Master of Harmony still just doesn't really apply its dot from our Rushing Wind Kick. So maybe we press Thunder Focus Tea, then rip our Blackout Kick, and then Rushing Wind Kick, Rushing Wind Kick, Rushing Wind Kick. I don't know. Let's just get into it. Once again, a plus 10 Necrotic Wake. Not going to be super difficult. Hopefully, let's cross our fingers. Not going to be as quick as yesterday's key, because these are all pugs. I didn't want to do 2 keys in a row where we play with my guildies. Although I would love to play with my guildies all day long. Yeah, let's go ahead and help the tank out early on. Ooh. Pulling the Gatekeeper. Interesting. We have our Crackling Jade Lightning. Let's unleash it. Once again, you see there, it just does not do the same amount of healing that it normally does. Man, these guys just shout in your ears like the whole time they're alive. They just sit there and blah, blah, blah. That's all I hear. Gotta turn them down. Oh my goodness. You see there, our Tea of Plenty actually gave us double Expel Harm. That is one of the big drawbacks to that tea, is that I don't really like its list of spells. Like, yeah, it can buff Enveloping Mist, which is also very good. When you get it to buff double Expel Harm, how do you use that? Like, in what world would you want that, you know? Let's leg sweep early on. Thunder Focus Tea. Let's unleash an early Blackout Kick, even though we just Rushing Wind Kicked. Just trying to apply this dot to something, get its value. Alright, let's Crackling Jade Lightning. Yeah, man, it probably feels the pain of missing Jade Empowerment. Or no, I'm sorry. Jadefire Teachings more so than your punches and kicks, which is weird to say, but having your Crackling Jade Lightning not be a burst window when you're playing Jade Empowerment is very weird. If anything, it kind of becomes more maintenance healing than anything, so very weird build here. But we're doing it for the sake of just trying to do big damage. And as you can see here, like, our damage does stack up in these medium-sized pools, where our Jadefire Stomp is hitting like its ideal target count, our Rushing Wind Kick is hitting its ideal target count. Let's try to aim that. Let's go ahead and Thunder Focus Tea. Even though the pack's almost dying, just to cycle these Rushing Wind Kicks while we still have like a couple of targets to hit. And let's get our Touch of Death off while I'm thinking about it. We have double Crackling Jade Lightning. Hopefully the tank pulls some mobs into this boss. If not, we're just going to unleash it here on the boss. Single target, which feels pretty bad. Ooh, don't like that. Okay, now we have some ads to cleave off of. Okay, that's going to be the best use of it, is when the ads spawn here. But look at our damage, dude. 779k. We're beating the Arcane Mage. This early in the pool doesn't really mean much, but still very funny. Being a healer, beating an Arcane Mage. Let's stand on this side in case we get marked. That way no one panics. Okay. Ooh. People not popping offensives for that. Killing me. Let's get both of our Crackling Jade Lightnings off. Alright, what's our healing look like? 400k, I haven't popped Chi-Ji, I haven't really had to. I'm basically just vivifying the one person that takes damage, and then letting our Rushing Wind Kick and free Renewing Mist from Rapid Effusion kind of do the heavy lifting of the healing. I think I've also Life Cocoon once. We can go ahead and pop Chi-Ji here. We can stun these guys. Like I said, this plus 10 is not going to be hard, so we don't need to do a ton of healing to survive these pools. As you can see here, I have less than 400k and the boss is dying just fine. Even with our DPS just not even respecting the damage of this boss. Okay, easy peasy, but look, we maintained about the same DPS that we did throughout the entire Arakar that we did yesterday, so, or whenever else I posted it. Oh my goodness. Not bad. But here we have a Crackling Jade Lightning. Let's go and unleash it, and then we have our Thunder Focus Tea. We actually have 2 Thunder Focus Teas, so let's use all of these Rushing Wind Kicks that we get, and then let's Crackling Jade Lightning here. Go and revival that. And it's not like our punches and kicks are doing 0 healing. They're transferring 30% of their damage into healing from Ancient Teachings. It's just not enhanced. We're not getting that bonus 160%. So there's a lot less maintenance healing coming from that and our Crackling Jade Lightning. But still, oh no, I just mistimed that. Let's Life Cocoon the tank. Let's find the Necromancer. Let's blast. I'm not even going to Expel Harm. I don't think we'll need it. Well, actually, might as well put one on the tank. We don't have Touch of Death for 5 seconds. That would have been such a good Touch of Death. Ooh. Well, hey, we can Expel Harm and get a Chi Cocoon. There is that. So weird. Let's just press it. Let's get the Chi Cocoon, I guess. I don't know. Such a feels bad. Alright, Thunder Focus Tea. Let's do an early Blackout Kick, even though we're not even fishing for resets here, and we're kind of diminishing the value of our Thunder Focus Tea itself. Still, it's all in the name of applying that Master of Harmony or Aspect of Harmony dot. Actually, you do need to do some healing here. Tank will be under some heat for these next few pools, so definitely going to be respecting that amount of damage he's taking. Trying to pocket heal him a bit, at least to survive these next few pools that are pretty tank damage heavy. And then we can kind of get back into the swing of just trying to push damage. Let's Expel Harm. Wow. Chi Cocoon. Give it to me. I want 2, please. 2 more. Okay. Coming into this pool, we might have to Chi-Ji. We also have double Crackling Jade Lightning, which let's go and unleash while our tank is the only one taking damage. Ooh. Don't like that. Okay, now let's Chi-Ji. Let's throw a Vivify on top of him as well. Okay. Dude, our damage is racking up. We just did almost 1,000,000 DPS. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Let's Touch of Death to make it 1,000,000 DPS now. Touch of Death did not crit, unfortunately. But yeah, like you can see, dude, we just maintained 1,000,000 DPS that pool. Kind of crazy stuff. Aspect of Harmony plus Rushing Wind Kick. Kind of a nombo, but man, if you can get it to work, it works. Let's go ahead and Crackling Jade Lightning. It's only on 2 targets. That is a-okay. Take one of these guys. Let's re-Jade Fire Stomp. We don't really need to re-Jade Fire Stomp. If anything, I'm only using it to kind of like fill the rotation because it does like okay damage. I probably, honestly, since Rushing Wind Kick does so much, I probably just shouldn't even be refreshing it. Like, Ancient Teachings will last as long as we are standing on a Jade Fire Stomp and a little bit after. So, like, I could just put down Jade Fire Stomp at the start of the pool, forget about it, basically, until we need to move. But here we're moving into these Necromancer pools with full aspect, which I like. Let me see, there our Jade Fire Stomp ran out. Now let's unleash our life. Let's die really quick. That's the play. And then this is what we wanted. This is what we were planning for. So I meant to do that, right? Trust me. I can't think of a good reason why you would actually want to die, but just trust me. Believe me when I say that we actually wanted that death. It enhances us because now actually we come back with a vengeance. If we're going to be playing the Sith build, we're playing Jade Empowerment, we need like a Sith backstory, and that's what we just allowed ourselves to have, was a Sith backstory by dying there. So kind of a next level play to purposefully die for sure there. Let's go ahead and Chi-Ji here. We've kind of let 2 volleys go off, so we kind of need to make up for it. We didn't need to Chi-Ji there, but no, I hope it's obvious. I was totally kidding. We did not mean to die there. I stood in the frontal. I'm just so used to rolling in and like getting started on that fight, or on that pack, and I'm not used to having the Marauder still alive. That's a big ol' oopsie. I'm so scared of this Marauder now. It's got me thinking.
Do you see a stone to call forth the darkness?
Okay, we like Cocoon the tank. Like I said, these few pulls with the Marauders, and especially this next one up ahead with the other guy that smacks the tank, they really hurt the tank. So I'm really trying to keep an eye on them. I just accidentally Thunder Focus T'd, so we have all of our vitality just running out. Unfortunate. At least get some amount of value from it. All right. We are just like cruising through this dungeon because we basically have like 3.5 DPS here. I don't know if that's the exact reason why this feels so free. Maybe it's because it's just a +10, but I mean, +10s are hard. Like, I have failed my fair share of +10s this season. Granted, I was a lot lower item level, but still, there is difficulty in these keys. We're just not finding it here. Alright, we're going to come up to this boss with hopefully full aspect. Let's go and be pumping some Vivifies, getting Enveloping Mist out. Trying to stack up our vitality a bit faster. Let's touch death this guy. Alright. I wish I had an overall DPS meter, but look at there, dude. We just out-damaged the Ret Paladin in a single target. He obviously is saving his cooldowns for the boss, but hey, as a healer, we don't have damage cooldowns. We just have, like, steady damage. Rushing Wind Kick and Jade Empowerment is our damage cooldown. We're going to waste a stack of Jade Empowerment here, because I want to use it when the ads are out. Maybe I should have just started the pool with Crackling Jade Lightning, but I think we'll be okay. Make sure we don't get hit by that. Ooh, the tank is moving all over the place. Uh-oh. Let's... Ah, we got clipped by it. Dang. If only we had 3 stacks of Expel Harm. Shield. Oh. We're kind of inting. I'm playing horribly, but that is okay. Alright, I totally forgot to Crackling Jade Lightning. Man, when it doesn't do its healing, it's kind of easy to forget about. Like here, hitting into 4 targets. We do have aggro here. Uh-oh. We have aggro on 2 guys. Oh, the hunter got clipped. We need to do some big damage here. Come on, we will not fail a +10. We can parry this guy like just in time. Nah. Ah. Okay, we're kind of hinting, but that's okay. We have so much time. We can come back for this. Man, that's embarrassing in a +10. Okay, I will play cleaner. I will play smarter. I'll actually use Chi-Ji at the right moments. I'll Jade Empowerment at the right moments. To avoid that from happening again. But if you want to see the glass half full approach, we're doing big damage. We're absolutely doing big damage. As long as I am not the reason why we fail a key, I will not feel bad. I just don't want that to be the case. But we did get clipped by the frontal. I don't know what's going on in the damage department. It looks like the mage is kind of like popping off. Everyone else, I don't know if they're just like not using cooldowns on the ad sets or what. But that's okay. That's okay. We bounce back. Let's do this, team. Same strategy. Oh, did we not spear there?
No matter.
Let's go.
My minions are
Get rid of that.
soldiers rise once more.
Okay, we're trying our best. Stop the mages. Also healing. Okay, I did Chi-Ji there. Had to focus a bit more. We're already doing way more healing than we were last pool, so... big ol' apology if you're watching this video and you were one of the people in this group. I am sorry for that last pool.
Do you see it? A stone.
Go ahead and just apply some hots around. Just soothe the boss.
My soldiers rise once more.
Pop a defensive here. Keep the tank alive. Uh-oh. Got a volley going off.
Another soldier in my
Those stunned.
will reduce you to dust.
It's okay. We can do this. Just Jade Empowerment. Do another one. Okay, we bounce back. Yeah, I had to... There, it was actually good that I was doing big damage because we needed to kill the ads. It's also worth noting, we don't need to be stacked right here on the boss. Okay, we got double enveloping mist.
Soldiers rise once more.
Let me use it. We don't need to be like stacked on the boss with this, with Rushing Wind Kick. The only reason why we are is so that our Blackout Kicks and Tiger Palms will connect. It's Touch of Death. Crackling Jade Lightning. We got 2 of them. Let's keep this guy up.
Will reduce
A stone.
We don't need a revival here. We should be fine. I should be boss dead. Okay, it shouldn't have been as stressful as it was that first go round. The big ol' oopsie. But I'll take the blame there. That's okay. We got, like I said, we have so much time. We just head upstairs, blast the dungeon, keep our damage flowing. I mean, look at that. We're like, yeah, our paladin is kind of behind the other DPS, but I mean, we're keeping up. We're doing like over half as much damage as like a fully geared DPS player is. So kind of crazy damage here. Actually apply our dot. Take that. It's done all of that. Ooh, Gore Splatter, don't like that. We can revival though. Alright, we're rolling. Yeah, keep targeting me with those throw fleshes. I am A-okay. One interesting thing from yesterday's video, which if you haven't seen it, we were doing a very similar thing, was just how much healing Ancient Teachings does. Even without Jadefire Teachings, it just shows. You could have 2 takeaways from that. You could be like, oh, we don't need Jadefire Teachings. Or the approach that I'm thinking is, man, that proves just how strong Jadefire Teachings is, you know? It's like, man, if you can do so much healing with only a fraction of it's healing, then that just shows how strong, you know? Oh, tank, 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 you were weakened like crazy. A weird cheesy ramp, but we live. Alright, we're good. Trying to focus this collector. As long as we can top his targets up, he's really the only one doing damage here, so as long as we can like top up his target before he throws at him, and then after the damage hits, then we're kind of chilling there. Alright, we pulling in. Weird. Okay, our hunter survived. Oh. It is kind of awkward when you're trying to like utilize the fact that you don't need to be right up against someone to rushing wind kick, but it just leads to you missing your blackout kicks and tiger palms. Like, it's a bit weird.
A stone to call forth the darkness.
Yeah, let's crackling Jade Lightning here. Falling behind on the healing a bit, but we made it out alive without having to use Chi-Ji. We have full vitality as well, so we're ready to do some big damage here. Kind of want to focus this. Kind of want to focus. I don't know. I guess we don't focus one down. We just. Can this reach with how? We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. To be fair, I was clearly behind the guy. Clearly behind the guy, but dang. That's tragic. I feel like a DPS player because all I can think about is, oh man, that's going to affect my overall. Dang, that sucks though. I could have sworn that I was behind him. We will steer clear of the enemies here. Oh. It's okay, Paladin. Me too, buddy. Me too. Ugh. Thanks. Why am I dying to... Why am I being stupid? Why am I being stupid? We can do this. We can meme around with some builds. Do some, like, kind of experiments here without playing stupidly, right? Try to apply our dot, and then let's crackling Jade Lightning. Let's double crack... Oh! Let's not do that. Almost had another stupid death. Y'all can tell I'm so used to the timing of Jadefire Stomp. Like, I'm used to having to reapply it every 15 seconds to keep Jadefire teachings active. See, like there, I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm just pressing it to press it, but you don't need to on cooldown with rushing wind kick. You just don't. Kind of funny though. Dodge that. Okay, we got full vitality for Rot Spew. Watching the tank, I might like... Let's just life cocoon him. I don't want to risk it. I waited a bit there to life cocoon. That's okay. Let's go on Chi-Ji. We won't need Chi-Ji until the boss comes down, so... Until after the boss comes down. Let's go ahead and crackling Jade Lightning while all the enemies are alive. It is kind of annoying having so many spells on your Thunder Focus Tea, because then you feel like you're just wasting them. Like, I feel like all of my Focus Thunders there went into Vivifies. Like, I needed to Vivify in that moment, but it just felt bad. Live. Don't worry, I have Chi Cocoon. We're rolling. Alright, I am gonna save everything here. I'm gonna sit here and just Tiger Palm if that's what it takes. In fact, just hot around. Keep everyone topped up. We baited. Very nice. Okay, now we can blast. We are blasting the creation though, so.
Stone to call forth the darkness.
Dang. As an unfortunate fixate. It's okay, just top people up.
My favorite.
Whoa!
My constructs can handle you on their own.
Don't worry, guys. Got my teas aplenty.
Creation.
Dang, we nuked the ad though, so. Oopsies. Look at that. Our rushing wind kick does 1 million single target damage. Look at that. 1.19 million. That is crazy. Let's unleash the lightning. Now let's unleash the vitality. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Do you see?
Nice.
Stone to call forth
Nuked
the
it.
darkness.
Alright, let's go up to final boss. Oh, okay, I guess we're getting the orbs. Whoa, that orb's going. That orb's like, okay, Chris, I heard you. Heard you loud and clear. Let's go up to final boss. And let's send this thing home. Clearly not as fast of a key as last time, so our DPS will be lower just on that fact that there's just been more seconds in the dungeon. So our damage per second will be lower. That's unfortunate. I think the Paladin had to have had aggro there. That was ridiculous amounts. Okay. Weird. We do kind of... This is one of the fights where, like, you do wish you had everyone up. Because you do need to have big damage for the shield. But luckily, as DPS number 4 here, got the damage. Don't worry, team. I'll fill the gap.
Do you see?
We're doing 700k. Get out. It might send us down, so we might actually need to hold our DPS for the downstairs, which is awkward. Honestly, we probably should have just wiped here, but no. That's a quitter's mentality. We're fine. We're fine. As long as I can deal with the shield.
None can escape the storm.
We can kind of time our rushing wind kicks for when we, if we do a loop-de-loop like that, time our rushing wind kicks for when we have to like step away from the boss. That's pretty funny. All right, shield. I tried. I tried.
The storm.
Do you see it?
Let me do this. We have 2.5 minutes left. Okay, this actually got spicy here for the end. We have B-Res coming up. Not in time. We kind of just have to send it here. Here we go. Let's see. Can we kill the thing in time? We have Touch of Death. Our tank's probably going to die upstairs. He has Bark Skin up, so he shouldn't die, but he might. It's been so long since I've seen this this phase. Hit the cast. We don't need to Touch of Death, do we? No, we don't. Send me up. Do I have to click it? How does this work?
Can escape the storm.
What happens if it sends the tank down, or if no one's there to go down?
A futile effort.
Well, awkward. Did we leave combat? I'm still up here. And the boss is at 33% health. So, boss at 33%? Weird. We might still be able to do this, but the group might call it. But look at the damage meters, dude. Yeah, our DPS died. But we're still at the top. We take that as a W. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to be rezzing. Okay, we have 30 seconds to maybe do 33% of his health. It's not going to happen. Yeah, I mean... the Paladin keeps his health because I was still in the fight. Very weird. This might actually happen because of what seems to be like a little bug, but... Come on. 24%. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't time it, but look. We can agree here. That was not my doing.
A stone to call forth.
We did kind of get trolled by a certain member of the group. No names named. I tried to make up for his lack of damage too, but still, this was not enough. We did big damage though. That's one thing that we can pat ourselves on the back for. Let's close it with a touch of death, rushing wind kick. Obviously getting 0 IO for that, but let's see. I'm excited to see the damage. Let's first loot. Looting is important. Okay. Alright, damage time. Once again, rushing wind kick, just like taking it home. Doing so much damage, dude. That is crazy. Crazy damage. But it's at the cost of not having Jadefire teachings. I wish that they would take some of the power from Jadefire teachings and put it into the ancient teachings. Like, imagine they gave it like 50% of your damage was with ancient teachings and then 140%. So they just moved 20% from Jadefire teachings into ancient teachings. Oh, that'd be so sick. And then we could get away with this more, but dang, as you see there, we didn't time the key, but I mean, what do you do? We did do tank damage. We did cross the 1 Billy threshold too, which is pretty huge, but 684k sustained damage. No spinning crane kick damage. I guess I pressed it like what, once or twice, 4 times apparently. I mean, what can I say, dude? Rushing wind kick does so much damage. Obviously, crackling jade lightning does a ton of damage too. I probably didn't use it as often as I could have there, or as optimally as I could have, but maybe I did, and maybe it's all just overshadowed by how much damage rushing wind kick does. Guys, have you tried rushing wind kick in your keys? Maybe I might want to try this out. Not this exactly, but rushing wind kick out in like a higher key and just see how much damage we can do in a higher key while also keeping the group alive. What do you guys think of this build? Have y'all tried something similar? Are y'all liking rushing wind kick? I know I'm playing it in my raid build nowadays with Rising Mist, and it's just so good, so strong, so much fun. But man, I didn't think I'd have this much fun in Mythic Plus. I really didn't. But thank you so much for watching this video. It was a lot of fun. I'll go ahead and pull up our healing before we get out of here. It looks very similar to yesterday's, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care.